That's very clear cut. And yeah, you may have been saying that for a while to yourself, but have you actually been doing it? Because that intelligence probably knows something about what you're trying to do that you aren't fully aware of inside this present moment, which is why I'm saying drop these things. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna kind of feel a feeling, and then the words are kind of like you translating that feeling. So as you translate that feeling, so it's like you could just think about it like, yo, you're talking to your brain saying, hey brain, can you please receive this information for me real quick? And then it receives it for you. Like literally. That's what's happening. To communicate with infinite intelligence. So look, it's your boy Dot from Midnight Coaching and Entertainment. I always get you on point, bro. For coaching, link down below, bro. With that being said, here's the method, man. Not Method Man, but here's the Method Man. If you don't know who Method Man is, then you probably didn't get that. But anyway, with that being said, what you gotta do is, right, understand that, look, you channel intelligence. That is what you do. Your brain literally just receives intelligence. That's what it's doing all the time, right? And you tend to receive a certain set of intelligence. You know what I'm saying? But you could receive every intelligence possible if you were to expand your own mind, which is a group of intelligence, a group of information. Now, with that being said, right, to communicate with infinite intelligence is actually easier than you think because you're doing it all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's just about choosing like which like, for example, if this is a TV, if this is a TV, right? You know what I'm saying? The TV's receiving a signal and stuff like that, right? But you could change the channels, huh? You know what I'm saying? Just change the channel. So this is what we learning how to do. Here's all you really got to do, right? What is your name for this infinite intelligence? Do you want to say, hey, infinite intelligence? Do you want to say, hey, God, hey, source, hey, universe? Do you want to talk to ancestors? What do you want to talk to? You know what I'm saying? Once you find that out, get the name, and then you're going to want to actually invoke it and say, hey, infinite intelligence, I would like to communicate with you. Hey, God, I would like to communicate with you. This seems like prayer, right? Because prayer is used to invoke intelligence, literally. Now, it's just that people don't fully understand how it works. A lot of people think that, for example, let's say you ask to get something. People think that prayer makes you just get that thing. No, prayer gives you the plan and also the willpower and the courage to actually get that thing. You see what I'm saying? That's what prayer is for. So when you say, can you please help me get this, right? Start saying stuff like, show me how to get this. How can I start getting this, right? Pretty much pray and then invoke the higher power and then ask it for something, right? And then close your eyes, slow down your breathing, focus on your breath, and just go into meditation. You could talk inside this kind of state also, and then just ask, what do I got to do in order to achieve X, Y, and Z? And then you may just, you know what I'm saying? Remember, you are intelligence. Everything's just intelligence. So you may hear a thought come through that says, hey, do X, Y, and Z. And you're like, man, that sounds like me. I've been saying that for a while. But it's like, have you been doing it? And if not, why haven't you? Because you may think that it's just you, but what if some type of guide is trying to urge you to do something, you're just not listening because you're saying, it's just me, what do I know? But really, it's a certain kind of intelligence that knows about what you're trying to accomplish and is telling you to do this. You know what I'm saying? You got to start listening, though. You know what I'm saying? And when you do start listening, you can't just listen one time and then just go like, you know what I'm saying? Because likely, let's say you listen, let's say you listen, right? And it don't fully work out. You can start asking, why didn't it work out? You know what I'm saying? And then you may have noticed maybe you did something wrong, or maybe you just gotta wait a bit longer. Maybe it is working out. You just have to wait. You know what I'm saying? My point is, though, start having a name for this thing. You know what I'm saying? And say, hey, God, can we please talk? Look, I need your help and assistance. Keep providing me with strength and courage, and also give me clarity about what I should do. You know what I'm saying? Can you show me through a vision, or just give me a thought? You know what I'm saying? And if you feel like you should talk inside your head, go ahead. Just let it flow. But if it's because there's a difference between just letting it flow and making up words. You're gonna know when you're just making it up. But like, you know, when like if it just feels like a big urge, like I gotta say this to myself, you know what I'm saying? Say it to yourself. Let yourself just make it. You know what I'm saying? It's different than, oh, maybe do this. You know what I'm saying? Now you're making that up. You know what I'm saying? But if it's like, yeah, how about you drop this and drop that, and then drop X, Y, and Z? That's very clear cut. And Ye may have been saying that for a while to yourself, but have you actually been doing it? Because that intelligence probably knows something about what you're trying to do that you aren't fully aware of inside this present moment, which is why it's saying drop these things. You know what I'm saying? So, with all that being said, even though it may feel like you're kind of talking to yourself, think about like, shoot, you actually kind of are talking to yourself. You are that same intelligence. It's just that from this perspective, you don't really know much opposed to these other intelligences. You know what I'm saying? But my whole entire point is, unless you're going like, oh, maybe you should do that, like if you're all choppy with it and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? No, you're probably making that up. But if it's just flowing through, then that's cool. Now, one last aspect to letting it flow through. Sometimes when it flows through, right, you may feel it flowing through, but like the words do kind of change. But here's how you know if it's really just a higher thing or just you. If it's a higher thing, you're gonna kind of feel a feeling, and then the words are kind of like you translating that feeling. So as you translate that feeling, right, from this higher impulse that feels like a higher impulse, right, you may have to use different words and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? However, if you just are making up words and it don't feel like there's no higher thing under this, then it's like, bro, you know when it's a higher thing coming to, I'm telling you, bro. All you got to do is really start trusting it, bro. Invoke it. Say, hey, what's up? I want to talk, X, Y, and Z. Yo, can you help me with this? Give me a sign. Close your eyes. Come on, give me a sign. You know what I'm saying? And just let it flow through. I'm telling you, bro. That's how you communicate with infinite intelligence, bro. That's what prayer was used for, to invoke this presence. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, really think about it like this, too. Imagine that, right? Imagine that. You got to imagine this. Different parts of your brain interpret different intelligences. So it's like, you could just think about it like, yo, you're talking to your brain saying, hey, brain, can you please receive this information for me real quick? And then it receives it for you. Like, literally. That's what's happening. Like, I swear to God. It's like you're just talking to your brains, huh? So, that's how you do it, yo. It's been your boy, Dar from Diamond Out Coaching and Entertainment. Like I said, coaching is down below. If you want to support the channel, I have a Patreon down below. The $5 one has insight into my life. The $10 one has a book club along with the insight. There's also a Cash App down below. It's been your boy, Dot. I'll catch you in my next video.